Tai Lung versus Lord Shen versus General Kai. Three of the greatest kung fu masters and three of the greatest kung fu villains going at it. So who's coming out on top here? Well, let's get to it. What's up, guys? This is Danko. I do fight breakdowns, power ranking videos, or more deep dives into your favorite characters and franchises with new videos every week. So if that seems great to you, well, sit back and enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you want to, or hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Trained by Master Shifu, Tai Lung was brought up with the intent of becoming the new Dragon Warrior. But when Oogway denied him this role, well, Tai Lung went a little crazy and became one of the greatest kung fu villains of all time. He's an intimidating fighter who has absolutely no problem going all out in any fight he's in. He's a master of the leopard style, focusing on his incredible upper body strength to overpower opponents. On top of his strength, he has incredible speed and agility. Plus, he's a master of every kung fu style. He's more than a match for anyone who comes his way. Lord Shen is the heir to the royal peacock family, the heir to the Gungman throne, and the inventor of one of the greatest weapons in the Valley of Peace. Cannons, a weapon of mass destruction. Sure, Shen is an amazing fighter too. He's able to hold his own against two kung fu masters at once, but it's really his weapons and his army that makes Lord Shen such a completely dangerous threat. And seriously, Lord Shen is incredibly dangerous. He's the one responsible for basically wiping out all the pandas in China. General Kai was originally the general of China's army, leading it alongside his brother-in-arms, Master Oogway. However, Kai began to steal the keys of other fighters in order to become more powerful himself, forcing Oogway to banish him to the spirit realm. But now he's back, and back with a vengeance. Kai was an extremely powerful fighter and easily one of the strongest warriors known to have ever walked China. In fact, Kai's skill as a warrior earned him the title of Warlord. He was able to fight against Master Oogway, the most powerful kung fu master in history. The battle was so intense that it shook the earth. 500 years later, Kai became even more powerful. He was able to make short work of all the kung fu masters in China, defeat Master Shifu. He's beaten the Furious Five. He pretty much beat Po, until Po was finally able to master his ki power himself. Now, who wins out of these three? Well, let's get to it. Tai Lung is incredibly strong. He's able to legit one-shot buildings and send them crumbling down. He can easily take on a whole army of rhinos and ragdoll them around with ease, sending all of them flying with each attack he lands. He's gonna effortlessly outclass Lord Shen when it comes to strength. Shen has been able to clash with Po, even fight against Master Ox and Master Croc at the same time, but strength has never been his best feature. He would get overpowered by Tai Lung. However, with Kai, well, that's a little bit more interesting, because Tai Lung is stupid strong, and him and Kai really should be equals just at a base level. But the difference is that Kai is a spirit warrior. He's able to absorb ki, making him exponentially stronger than he would be on a normal basis. Like during his fights against Oogway and Po, while General Kai was legit sending boulders flying around with ease. He was wrecking shop. He even brought down part of a mountain. Now, you could argue that because this took place in the spirit realm, it shouldn't really count. But regardless, it's clearly the best strength feats out of these three, and so we can give Kai the edge when it comes to strength. But being a kung fu master is about so much more than just strength. You have to be fast, you have to be agile, and all of them are pretty fast. Lord Shen has been able to fight against Po and keep him on the defensive during the whole fight by pressing him with his speed and skill. Kai is able to press Po in his fights, He actually should scale to about supersonic in speed when he gets to throwing around his chain and blades. I swear the dude is like Kratos light. But I think the guy who has the obvious edge in speed and agility is Tai Lung. He's legit got the best agility feats in the entire series, running and jumping up falling rubble while it was all in midair, or defeating the Furious Five on that bridge, while the bridge was pretty much collapsing around them. Yeah, this is the best speed and agility showing that you're gonna see in Kung Fu Panda. Tai Lung takes the edge here. And lastly, well, I think it's time to take a look at their skill and their fighting ability. And again, Lord Shen is coming in last. He was a great villain, but he really relied on his wolf army and his cannons. Outside of that, well, he was just kinda mediocre. Like, yeah, he was able to fight against 2 Kung Fu masters, but you throw in 3, and even he admitted that he would have been beaten. Both Tai Lung and General Kai were able to beat Master Shifu and take down the Furious Five by themselves. They're much better fighters. They would both beat Lord Shen in any fight here. Shen's out. Now, Tai Lung was able to defeat 1,000 Rhino prison guards with ease. Made them all look stupid. Like we said, he beat the entire Furious Five at once. He even beat Master Shifu in an all-out fight. Although I guess you could argue that Shifu's heart wasn't really in it. He didn't want to fight against his adopted son. Still, either way, it won't matter against General Kai. While he was still among the living, General Kai was one of the greatest warriors in all of China, working to the point where he was able to fight against Grand Master Oogway. And he technically beat Oogway too. It is really more just Oogway willingly surrendering himself rather than Kai straight up beating him. Regardless, from there, General Kai plowed through every other Kung Fu master in China and beat them all. Every other master, including the Furious Five and Master Shifu. And oh yeah, he didn't just stop in the physical realm either. General Kai also beat every Kung Fu master in the spirit realm. And considering that Po had trapped Tai Lung in the spirit realm since the first movie, well, you can kinda assume that that would include Tai Lung as well. On top of that, General Kai is a spirit warrior, meaning that he's immortal and completely immune to all physical attacks. The only way you can actually injure him is through ki powers. Considering that we've never seen Tai Lung or Shen ever use ki powers before, well, it's fair to assume that they're not going to start using them now. No doubt about it, General Kai is coming out on top here. He wins. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're going to have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.